Welcome to my channel, where your adventure into the future starts right now. Step into a vibrant universe filled with groundbreaking technology, breathtaking alien landscapes, and exhilarating sci-fi narratives that challenge your imagination. From daring explorations of distant galaxies to haunting journeys through dystopian societies, we uncover the most captivating stories and innovative ideas that will shape the world of tomorrow. Subscribe today and join us on an incredible intergalactic voyage that promises to inspire and thrill. Humanity's journey through the stars is often viewed as one of unrelenting curiosity, relentless determination, and an innate drive to uncover the unknown. As the first species from Earth to venture beyond their solar system, humanity embarked on an interstellar voyage to explore distant worlds, establish colonies, and, above all, seek out knowledge from every corner of the galaxy. What began as a quest for scientific exploration and technological advancement soon turned into something far greater. Humanity became the key to unlocking ancient alien mysteries that had remained unsolved for millennia. These mysteries, long hidden in the depths of space and buried beneath the dust of long-forgotten civilizations, had once been the subject of myths, half-truths, and speculation, passed down through alien cultures as tales of enigmatic forces or unreachable truths. However, it was humanity armed with their singular blend of ingenuity, adaptability, and drive that began to decipher these cryptic legacies, forever altering the course of galactic history. At the heart of these revelations were the ruins of ancient civilizations, left behind in the wake of extinction or isolation, their creators having vanished long before humanity ever set foot in the stars. Many species of the galaxy, with their ancient and long-lived histories, had tried to understand these remnants, but they had always come up short. The reasons for their failures were as varied as the civilizations themselves. Some of these races lacked the imagination to think beyond their established theories, others were stymied by their inability to connect seemingly disconnected pieces of information. But the humans were different. Their history was one of overcoming insurmountable odds, and they brought that same spirit of perseverance, adaptability, and outside-the-box thinking to their exploration of the galaxy's lost wonders. One of the first great discoveries that would set the stage for humanity's role as the galaxy's greatest historians was the unearthing of a massive alien city on a distant, desolate world. The planet, located in a remote system on the outskirts of known space, had been a subject of legend among the galaxy's oldest races. The city itself was unlike anything the other species had ever encountered. Its architecture was strange, with sharp angles and impossible geometry that defied the known principles of construction. Some of the galaxy's oldest civilizations had theorized that the city was built by a now extinct race whose technology had been so advanced that it appeared almost magical to less sophisticated species. Yet, no one had ever been able to fully explore the ruins or decipher the mysteries they held. When humanity arrived on this world, they had no preconceived notions or fears about the city's impossible structure. The humans, guided by their innate curiosity and resourcefulness, began to explore the city, using both their technological tools and their raw, human intuition. As they navigated the city's labyrinthine corridors, they began to notice strange, recurring pattern symbols that didn't quite match any known language, murals that depicted scenes of cosmological events that couldn't be explained by existing scientific models, and technologies that seemed both incredibly advanced and utterly alien. Where other species had seen a puzzle too difficult to solve, the humans saw a challenge waiting to be conquered. It was human scientists, working alongside archaeologists and linguists, who began the painstaking task of decoding the alien language embedded in the architecture. Using a combination of linguistic algorithms, cognitive analysis, and brute force trial and error, they slowly began to uncover the meaning behind the symbols. What emerged from their research was nothing short of revolutionary. The city's builders, a race that had long since disappeared from the galaxy's records, had left behind a message, a warning. The murals depicted a series of cataclysmic events, each one more devastating than the last, culminating in the destruction of their homeworld. This race had encountered a force far beyond their comprehension, something that could manipulate the very fabric of space and time, an entity that had been both their salvation and their downfall. The revelation rocked the galactic community to its core. For centuries, the galaxy's most advanced civilizations had believed they were the peak of intelligent life. Yet here was evidence of a long-lost race, one that had faced existential threats and had left behind a cautionary tale. Humanity's discovery of this alien message rewrote the history of the galaxy, shattering long-held beliefs about the timeline of galactic development and the nature of life in the cosmos. No longer could the galaxy's civilizations cling to the notion that they were alone in their struggles and triumphs. The history of the universe was far more complex than anyone had imagined, and humanity had just uncovered a piece of that vast, forgotten tapestry. But this discovery was just the beginning. As humanity ventured deeper into space, they uncovered more relics of ancient civilizations, each one more puzzling and enigmatic than the last. Some of these ancient races had left behind advanced technologies that humans could only begin to understand. These technologies were often far beyond what humanity had developed at the time, but the humans didn't shy away from the challenge. With each new discovery, they pushed the boundaries of their own scientific knowledge, adapting and incorporating these lost technologies into their own engineering and research. What took other species millennia to achieve, humanity was able to accomplish in a matter of decades, as they rapidly integrated the alien innovations they uncovered into their own rapidly advancing civilization. But it wasn't just technology that humanity unlocked. As humans studied the remains of these long-dead species, they began to uncover philosophical and cultural insights that had been buried with them. They found evidence of how these alien races had understood the universe, their views on existence, and the way they approached life itself. These insights were invaluable in understanding the motivations and actions of these ancient species, offering clues as to why they had risen to greatness and why they had fallen into oblivion. The galaxy's historical record, which had once been viewed as a relatively simple account of the rise and fall of civilizations, was now a much richer and more complex story. Humanity had not only uncovered the technological marvels of these ancient races, but also their intellectual and cultural legacies, which changed the way galactic societies viewed their own histories and futures. As the centuries passed, humanity's role as the foremost experts in unlocking ancient alien mysteries became indisputable. Other species, eager to understand the forgotten past of the galaxy, turned to humans for guidance. Human historians, archaeologists, and scientists became the most sought-after experts, and the institutions they founded to study alien civilizations became the most prestigious in the galaxy. The study of ancient ruins, lost technologies, and forgotten philosophies became a cornerstone of galactic academia, with humanity leading the charge in rewriting the history of the cosmos. The most significant aspect of humanity's role as the galaxy's greatest historians, however, was the way they approached their discoveries. While other species might have been content with merely cataloging their findings or preserving them as artifacts, humanity saw these ancient mysteries as a living, breathing story and narrative that could be reshaped, refined, and understood in new ways. They didn't just uncover the past, they interpreted it, asking not just what happened, but why did it happen? And what can we learn from it? One of the most striking examples of this new approach came when humanity uncovered the remnants of an ancient alien civilization known as the Ellerin. The Ellerin were thought to be one of the most advanced and peaceful races in the galaxy, known for their incredible understanding of biological sciences and their peaceful coexistence with other species. For centuries, the Ellerin had been regarded as the epitome of what an enlightened species should strive to be. However, as humanity uncovered more of their history, it became clear that the Ellerin's peaceful existence had not been as idyllic as it had seemed. Evidence suggested that their civilization had been built on the exploitation of other species, and their utopia had been maintained by the systematic suppression of dissent. It was a revelation that shattered the long-held belief that the Ellerin were paragons of virtue. Human scholars were among the first to fully understand the implications of these findings. Rather than simply dismissing the Ellerin as a failed civilization, they examined the underlying causes of their fall, looking for parallels in human history and other galactic cultures. They discovered that the Ellerin's downfall had been the result of their inability to adapt to changing circumstances. Their society had become rigid, relying too heavily on a single philosophy and way of life. When faced with external threats and internal dissent, they had been unable to evolve, leading to their eventual collapse. This lesson became an essential part of humanity's own understanding of progress, teaching them the importance of flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. This ability to see beyond the surface of history, to uncover the hidden stories that shaped the rise and fall of civilizations, was what truly set humanity apart from the other species of the galaxy. It was this unique perspective that made them the best historians, scientists, and philosophers in the galaxy, and it was this quality that allowed them to rewrite history not just for themselves, but for the entire cosmos. They had unlocked the secrets of ancient alien races, and in doing so, they had begun to uncover the fundamental truths of existence itself. As humanity's role as the key to understanding the ancient past continued to grow, so did their influence across the galaxy. The discoveries became the foundation for a new age of exploration, one where the past was no longer seen as a static relic, but as a dynamic and ever-evolving story that could be understood in new and profound ways. The mysteries of the ancient civilizations that had once seemed impenetrable were now open books, ready to be read, understood, and incorporated into the ongoing narrative of the galaxy. And humanity, the unlikeliest of heroes, stood at the center of it all, rewriting the history of the universe, one ancient mystery at a time.